Stage 3, the Good Luck Wasteland. Stage 3 is defined by what it feels like to be on the founding team. This is not a theory, this is a feeling. You're no longer in ideation or research. You've already gone through launch and commit, but now you're here. The glamour's gone. The grind has really begun. A free resource has dried up. People stopped cheering. They moved on to the next group. And now it's about one thing: survival. And this is where you don't talk about product market fit. You find it. People need to actually want your product. Your acquisition cost to LTV needs to be in balance. You must prove founder market fit. You are the right people to solve this problem. You need cash flow and capital that's realistic and achievable. And here's the harsh truth: this is where most startups fail. In my experience, 1 in 3 founders leaves during this phase. And it's heartbreaking, but it's honest. You have to face hard truths: your market, your margins, your team, yourself. But if you survive this, you earn the right to reach stage 4, which is becoming a young but real business. Why do we call it the Good Luck Wasteland? Well, because that's exactly what it feels like. There's no clear map. It's not about milestones anymore. It's about making it through. Raising a Series A isn't a milestone, by the way. It's a thing that lets you keep going. This is where Delta Awesome's toolkit was really born. And right now I'm busy working on getting 67 tools together. Most either came from this stage or applicable to it. Because in the wasteland, everything is 0 to 1. We had to invent new stuff ourselves. You do too. You don't have an HR manual. Maybe you just hired your first employee. And again, you don't need everything to be perfect in this stage. About 50% good is good enough. Then move on to the next problem set and stabilize. And this is where founders make mistakes. Most founders push too hard in one direction, their favorite: product and supply, internals and utility of the company, or sales and demand. You can't push all at once, and you can't just push your favorite. It needs a balance. You need to level up each carefully. This is where we started inventing repeating J curves, which we'll download later. But I want to be clear: repeating J curves is a great tool for this. Say you've got one salesperson doing well and you want to hire 2 more. At first, everything's going to get worse. They're going to be learning and training. Communication's going to slow down. Maybe one person drops off, but eventually you go through a J curve and you get up and you start feeling better. You hit parity, then you hit euphoria. Things are going great. The key is, as a founder, when you go through any J curve through product design or sales or anything else, when you start getting to that euphoric level, you artificially stop the growth. And this is the key to stabilization. You stabilize growth when you're in euphoria, and it's hard to pull that trigger, and no one's going to like it. People are going to be frustrated. But if you don't stop, here's what happens. Eventually, you keep growing and growing and growing, and the cracks in not having a stable system, communication, training, having fixed your product so that it doesn't break at the same. These cracks will turn into major issues later, and that euphoria will drop you all the way down to the end or a big, big, hard stop. So here's the pattern. You stabilize, you strategize, you scale again and over, but you always stabilize first. J curve: stabilize, strategize. This is one of the most important things to learn during the Good Luck Wasteland. Now, I call it supply, utility, and demand. I call it 3 parts of a company. Most companies you can break into 3 parts, and those usually kind of fit. Utility: do we have enough capital? Are we making enough money? Did we hire the right people? Are we firing people correctly? Are we attacking the right market? Are our prices right? That's all the utility of the company, the reason you exist. And supply and demand: the thing that you're selling, building it, creating it, whatever that is, and demand, making sure people know about it. I like having 3 different stages of a company. Yours might alter a little bit, but here is the leadership pro tip: never have more than one phase of your company going through a J curve at the same time. If we know that we're about to level up from version 2 to version 3 of our code and our software, or from going from a 1% failure rate to a 0.1% failure rate in the design of something, if we know we're doing that over here, we're going to chill out and relax on the sales team, pumping it as hard as they can, and the team that's designing everything else as hard as they can. Because as a leadership group, if you know what each group is going through, one's going through a J curve and destabilization, another is stabilizing after that, and the third group is getting ready for their next one. This is the most likely way that you survive the Good Luck Wasteland, because if you get all 3 to start leveling up with very low chances of failure and growing as far as you need them to, but no further, you're going to have the most likely longevity and repeating J curves in all 3, which means the entire system has a higher likelihood of getting through the Good Luck Wasteland into being the promised land of being a real business, but a young real business. And that's stage